good that you guys have the same information, but the issue that I have is that this gentleman hasn't provided his information. I'm with a lawyer. I own my own company here. It seems like you ran into your own truck. You gonna need a lawyer for that? Hello everyone, welcome back to DOJ. Jumping in here, doing a impromptu pro bono lawyer that'll come to the side of the road and hook you up with lawyer shit, I guess, if you really... that's pretty much the best explanation we're gonna get right now. I'm gonna be a half-cut rate ass lawyer, I can tell you that, but hopefully we can help get someone off of some type of something. It's gonna be difficult when you are really not there to see what has happened in the first place. So we're working off a he said, she said, and a cop and a person is in between. So that always leads to a situation where the cop's probably going to get pissed and most likely try to take me to jail for impeding on his traffic stop. But that is what we're going to be doing today. Our name is Hamilton. I can't remember what it is. Hold on. It is going to be lawyer Howard Hamlin. That is our name. If you've seen Better Call Saul, you would know that name. He's a part of the thing with Chuck. Chuck and the business partner, Howard, have HHM, and it's just this big thing. Check that. It's a pretty cool show. I'm sure you guys have seen it. We are going to be Howard, and we are a lawyer, and we are going to be doing pro bono, really cheap cases on the side of the road. But you got to take the work that you can give. We don't have an office just yet. I was thinking I could work outside this Fleeca bank, but... I just don't think that's gonna work. Need a lawyer. Call Howard. Let me see. I gotta try to think of something that'll sound clever here. Need a lawyer? Call Howard. Don't be a coward. You know what I mean? Like, there we go. Don't be a coward. I know I should reverse it. Don't be a coward. Call Howard. Nice, sweet, and simple. Yeah, there you go. There we go. I think that looks a little better than doing... I don't, also, like I said, I don't want to... Oh, God. I don't want to give them the code. Obviously, they know the code, but I don't want them to be hitting me up on my number, because if they do that, then I'm going to be swamped with messages. I'm going to have to know who's hitting me up with what number, and it's too much. Twitter, it's a lot easier to go back and kind of, you know, figure things out. Someone might not even need a lawyer right now, so we could just go, you know, driving around, seeing what the police are up to if they're not harassing people. I'd say that that goldish, dirty, blonde hair color is pretty spot on, though. That's great. I tried to make the outfit accentuate. Yeah, that's not the word I'm looking for. Accentuate? No, that might be it. Accentuated. That's what I think it is. Like just vibrant colors, you know, a tie that pops. Because that's kind of how Howard dresses in that show. And I'd say it's for the most part, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, if I might say. So we've got our plate, which is actually the plate that I think Jimmy McGill uses, if I'm not mistaken, which is the lawyer up. But I tried to use the regular lawyer, and that didn't work. So... yeah, that just really didn't work there. For some reason, or just someone else was using that plate, which is funny because I've never ever seen anyone else doing lawyer stuff on the side of the road like that. So, interesting who would need a plate that says lawyer up if they weren't a lawyer, but I guess it works. You need a lawyer? No? Okay. Oh, shit. It is going down. That guy is arrested, but he's getting talked to. Shit on a turtle. God damn it. Who the frick stopped so far back? Go, you piece of shit. Take your ass to jail for trying to brake check me, dude. Well, I can't take him to jail, but I'm gonna take your ass to court. That's for sure. Like, damn. Watch them come after me. We saw that hit and run, sir. Someone's nice-ass car is in the, oh, he is running back to it. Probably just committed a crime. Okay, I'm gonna stop at the fire station, and we're gonna see if we could strike a deal with them. Hamlin Enterprises needs to be able to have a way to get better business here. I'm looking at a more streamlined way of doing this, so I'm thinking maybe I could just ride along with the fire truck, and then if someone needs a lawyer or some type of services for reimbursement of lost property, we can go ahead and help them out with, or they can go ahead and help us out with that type thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just stop here since no one has anything going on right the second anyways. Oh, I like those white lights that flash on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, major trailer accident over there. Holy crap, that trailer's going crazy in the ground. I think it's like 2 trailers about to make a black hole. No, that was a truck. Hopefully this fire guy gets done here soon. Is he spawning like a fire ambulance? I don't know. He'll probably be done here in a second. Once we get him done, we can go ahead. Oh my God. He's gonna need a lawyer for that. He's gonna need a lawyer for that. Oh, he's dragging a... Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Howard. I'm with a lawyer. I own my own company here. It seems like you ran into your own truck. You gonna need a lawyer for that?
No, sir. It's probably I'm just gonna write the damage report and.
You don't want representation from yourself? By yourself? Because of yourself?
No, sir. No, sir.
Wow, so you're gonna represent yourself then?
Yes, sir. She'll be right.
Oh, that's not good. When you represent yourself, it always goes down bad. I question my capabilities as well too. That's the 15 steps of how to be a lawyer. Always question yourself and everyone else.
Yeah, well, she'll be right. She'll be right.
All right, well, you're dragging your gurney too. You're gonna need a lawyer for that?
Nah, she'll be right as well.
All right. You're looking at a long day of representing yourself. I hope everything works out. If you need me, here's a card. My name's Howard Hamlin. I'm with Howard Hamlin Enterprises. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Yep, you too.
Thank you. Okay, so he wants to represent himself. Doesn't want any lawyer help. I was gonna see. Oh, you know what? I could still swing by later and see if we want to set up some type of thing. He's obviously trying to set up his stuff though, so we'll let him do that. Maybe we could see if we could strike up something with the sheriff's office, get like a contract or something like that. Yeah, we're gonna go to the sheriff's office. We're gonna ring the bell. Until, of course, someone needs some impromptu lawyering on the side of the road, then I would be glad to assist them with that venture, which is just gonna, I know, lead to so much great things. We're gonna need to do rings. I would like to stay in character. I don't want it out of, is it? Oh. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go rings, bell at Sandy Shores Sheriff Station. There we go. That way it stays in my character name. And I like how I added a little bit of like age to this guy too. So instead of him looking like super young, he has like the wrinkles and stuff. Not too much, but enough to disturb what it would look like, you know, for a younger person. So definitely. Oh, does it do it to the hands, or is it just like, no, you're just a really super old man in the face and then everything else is chilling. Okay, so it looks like we got people rolling up. I need to go to player options. I want to find... Oh, by the time I find it... It's MP sit something. There it is. And to think that this guy was pulling up for me. Nope. He's here to wash the vomit off of his car. I'll vomit on his car again. Just to see him have to swear. We'll have to see if he needs a lawyer for that. Hold on. I couldn't help but notice. Yeah, you were cleaning up something off your car.
Of course, yeah, I had some guy vomit on it.
Oh, God, you gonna need a lawyer for that? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce
think
myself.
so.
My name is Howard Hamlin from Howard Hamlin Enterprises.
How's it going, Howard?
Nice to meet you. So, yeah, I just want to make sure you don't need a lawyer for that. If you want to, you know, we get that guy for everything that he's got.
I should be pretty much good on that.
Any other things happen you need a lawyer for?
I just got divorced lately, but...
Oh, well, I'm not gonna. You're on your own on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of business I don't care to travel into.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
so
if I see anything strange, I'll give you a call.
yeah, no, well, since I got you here, you guys want to like strike up some type of contract where I'll just like follow you guys around and I can just, you know, ask people if they need a lawyer. Trying to pick up a government agency here.
Probably talk to someone higher up than me. I was just here washing the crap out of my car, but
Oh, someone shit in your car too? You gonna need a lawyer for that?
that should not be a problem as well.
You're having a rough day, huh? Shit and vomit? That's unfortunate.
Well, Blaine County.
I guess. Well, you just, here's my card. You let me know if, you know, you need a lawyer, someone in your family needs a lawyer. As long as it's not, you know, divorce related, we're good. That's not my specialty. I already handed him the goddamn card.
Thank you. I'll sure do give a call.
All right. All right. You have a great day.
You too.
I'm gonna go back in the police station. We'll wait for someone, No, I can't believe no one else showed up. Like, what the fuck? And that guy just gets the shit off his car and bounces. I think my best bet is to just drive around and ask people if they need a lawyer, because it seems like, oh, that guy's definitely gonna need a lawyer. Oh yeah. Someone who's going lights and sirens, that's someone who's gonna need a lawyer right there. Whoa, that guy's going crazy with the spawning. Okay, traffic's a little tight right now. That cop that's running code 3 is kind of making things really shitty for... okay, here we go. Lawyer Howard Hamlin, hey, I need your counsel. Dealing with 2 scumbags who brake checks me. I'm at 339 Sonora Way. Okay. 339. Okay, let's do your request for Howard Hamlin Enterprises has been accepted and scheduled. I think I butchered that. I don't know what siren I'm hearing right now, but that shit is crazy. So, all right, your request for Howard Hamlin Enterprises is now confirmed. Lawyer should be arriving shortly. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way to our first client that is not going to be attempting to see if the police need some type of lawyer. And I'm not sure if the police have even showed up for this. So this is gonna be quite interesting how this even plays out in the first place, I'll be honest. Unless there's police on scene, which there could be, but I don't see... The way he said it in the message that I got doesn't really make it seem like there's any police there. I wish they did a better 3D modeling job on that engine. If it's going to be so pronounced, you would think that it would it'd be a little better looking. It just kind of looks like it's just stuck there with the texture. That's unfortunate. Okay, Sonora Road. I'm going to have to frickin' U-turn. Oh, that's going to get me caught up by that cop. Maybe he wasn't looking this way. I really couldn't tell you. Okay, we're going to be arriving shortly to the first request. This is on a pretty jank road, so I'm not sure if there's going to be people, like cops here, or if it's just going to be 2 civilians or whatnot. Oh, I see a lot of, I think it's down there in the entrance, but it looked like I saw a lot of cars parked on the side of the road, but it seems to be a bush. Never mind. Wow, there's cars going really slow on this road. I'm going 28, 29 miles per hour. This is just absurd. You, my friend, could go a little faster. And this is like an extremely straight road, and for some reason there's no pass, which makes no sense. So that's no good. Oh, I think that was a cop, and he just pulled over and got out of his car down there. Oh, shit. There is a lot of people here. Oh, my lord. I think the cops are taking an accident report. People are injured. How am I going to do this? I'm going to turn right here. We're going to U-turn to go over the double yellow. It's going to be the safest way. Okay, so to make this look official, we gotta be on, like, the phone or something, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure we seem like, we're doing something important here. Hopefully a cop comes to talk to me.
Okay, I'm gonna be touching the right side of your neck.
Excuse me, deputy, can I talk to you? Did he not hear me? Is he deaf?
Are you the lawyer?
Yes.
I'm the one who contacted you.
Oh, yeah, if you want to talk over here, we can chat.
Okay.
Are we far enough away from them so we don't disturb them?
Probably not. You want to go back by your car?
Yeah. Okay. Don't leave anything out.
Okay, so I was coming southbound down Sonora here. I was following that car that's parked in front of my pink car over there. Going about 60 to 70, I don't know an exact speed, when they just slammed on their brakes, forced my vehicle into the back of theirs. We pulled the vehicles off where they're sitting now. They called 911. I gave the driver of that car my insurance information. He refused to give me his. He's the one who actually called the police, so I figured I saw your thing on Twitter, so I figured, hey, I might as well get somebody down here because they've been pompous assholes and just very, very disgusting in terms of how they've been speaking to me and treating me overall.
Okay, yeah.
They're telling me.
Go ahead.
They're telling people that. Sorry. They're telling people that they, used their turn signal, that they were going to turn in here, but they never did. So I don't know what they're smoking or what the hell's wrong with them, but yeah, they're not being honest.
Okay, so have the officers spoke to you or gave your side of the story or anything to them?
I spoke with the deputy that's behind the highway patrol SUV over there, but that's it. I don't have any injuries that I'm aware of. But see the guy that's standing over there by the car, currently talking to that trooper? He has been nothing but just derogatory and condescending, and they've been trying to get their story straight on what they're going to tell the police and all kinds of shit. So that's why I felt like it'd probably be a good idea to have somebody here from the legal standpoint.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Were you by yourself?
Yes, sir.
And you still haven't received their information?
That is correct. So the driver's name apparently his name is Donald, or at least that's what his friend called him and he responded to, but other than that, I have no information aside, like, for that individual, or the passenger of that car.
Okay. Well, I would go, wait where you were standing so you don't get in trouble. I'll talk with that deputy.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, I really appreciate it.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to see. I have it all written down. That's why I was super silent, because I couldn't be doing 19 things at once there. All right, let's go ahead and see what this guy's up to. I need to get a hold of him. Deputy. Deputy. Yeah, I need to speak to someone, please. Okay.
How's it going? All right.
Well, I'll walk over here so we don't disturb those guys. Okay. So, a little concerned here about how my client is being treated. Do we have an idea of what's going on here? Because I have a little bit of issues with what's going on. I'm her legal representation, so...
Okay. So, this lady in the pink muscle car over there, she said that she was heading down freeway right here. Wow.
I'm questioning the police.
The gray
Oh,
muscle car
yes.
over there. The gray muscle car was going about 7 miles an hour from her explaining.
Okay, that's what I have.
And they slammed on the brakes.
Okay.
While indicating turning into the industrial center right here.
Okay.
And then she rear-ended
Mm-hmm.
the gray muscle car, and now we're here, and I'm waiting to talk to the trooper over there to see their other side of the story.
Okay. I mean, that's good that you guys have the same information, but the issue that I have is that this gentleman hasn't provided his information, and we need that for the accident report, which I find that distasteful and illegal to not provide information, but receive information from the other party.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we're gonna get the information. I was waiting until the trooper was done talking to the passenger over there, and the driver's getting medical attention at the moment, so we'll get the information sorted out as soon as they're treated.
Okay, well, hopefully you take into consideration that information should have been handed over upon everyone being expected for injuries at the time, and then there should have been no refusal. So hopefully you take that into account for this gentleman who decided to blatantly refuse that information.
Of course, yeah, no. We're definitely going to get information, exchange information, to make sure that everyone has everything.
Well, I hope parties get in trouble for this, because that is a that's a huge crime to not give information for an accident. Was he planning on running then? I mean, that's what that kind of deems to me.
Yep, that's correct. I mean, he's not running right now, but we're going to get the information, and we're going to see what our determination after investigation.
Okay, I trust your judgment. I appreciate taking the time.
I'm gonna talk to that trooper over there and get back to you, okay?
Okay, I'll be by the your car.
Okay.
All right, so I'd say this is working pretty damn well. Let's go back to the phone call. We're gonna be on the phone call here.
Yeah, well, it's better to be safe.
Oh, they're screwed. Lawyer showed up. And I planned, see, that's the thing. That's when the lawyer shows up and now the deputy and the trooper talk. Somebody's going to get in trouble probably out of that group because I planted those seeds, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's, I was like, somebody better get in trouble for not giving their information, because that is definitely illegal, you know? There it is. Oh, that works, though. This is that lawyer up episode, though. We're working, we're trying to get, like, business, and then we're also handling cases on the side of the road. Ooh, you gotta love it.
Okay, well, I don't see any major...
Oh, he's trying to...
Hey, Fancy Pants, what are you looking at?
I'm not looking, I'm on the phone. Go back over to your friend, please.
Yeah, why are you on the phone here? Why are you here? Go away.
I'm legal representation for a person. Just go back over to your friend.
Are you here for me?
No, I'm not. Go back over to your friend.
Okay, well, sir...
Yeah, I was the
Alright,
driver.
sir, well, I can...
Alright, can I talk to you over here real quick?
I'm gonna get that motherfucker involved.
sure thing.
In trouble if I can.
I appreciate
Okay,
it.
so once ice pack goes on, you should be fine. But yet again, like I said to the other gentleman, or to you, if the pain is,
I think that's a passenger that's injured. Let's see if we can listen to this.
Okay.
Just
You
to
don't think it's
say,
anything to
if
be
the pain
worried
hasn't
about,
gone
right?
away in 24 hours, or it's even...
Yeah, I figured it's her fault. Why does I have to give her my info?
Okay. Well,
Okay,
you're
I will
good to
do
go.
that.
Just let me... start the ice pack.
Still refusing to give info.
Alright.
Oh, you're gonna get in trouble. He better. You better.
Can I give you the information?
No, this is horse shit.
I'm not an officer.
Yeah, whatever you do with it's out of my hands.
Yeah, he should have given it up immediately at that moment. There should have been no debate or question about that at all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries. You're good to go.
I appreciate it.
Kind of ironic you get hurt
I mean,
from your
it's
own
pretty obvious that she
jackass
hit
driving.
me. What, am I
I
gonna drive
wasn't
backwards down the road?
There it is. Now they're gonna start arguing.
No, but these
She
guys
is.
weren't until
She
you
hit
showed
me.
up. Imagine
There's
that.
2 of us. We were both in the car. She hit us.
What's
Alright,
that?
well, so you not experienced any pain or anything like that?
It's
Shockingly,
not
no.
like we had a head-on. She literally hit my ass.
Okay, well, that's...
Guess I'm tougher
that's
than
very
they are.
good to hear.
All right, let's see how this is gonna pan out now. This is where it starts, like judgment time status and all that. Kind of seeing where it all kind of pans out.
Here's my info.
We were able to talk to the officer just a tee bit, but again, we were able to kind of plant that idea that
Yeah, my name's Bo Cooper. Here, you want my ID?
the person shouldn't have done what they did, and then also refused to giving.
Can I talk to one?
Yeah, we're looking good. Hopefully, they get in trouble for what they did.
Okay. They mentioned that there's no, like, cameras around, so there's not much that they can do. So these guys are probably going to get away with this shit.
We'll see.
Okay.
We're exchanging information right now. The trooper has it. We're
Okay.
going to be handing that over to you, making sure you have a copy of that. And
After
you
the-
should be
You-
documenting this.
You don't think it's appropriate he gets in trouble for not handing it over? I think that's a lesson
Well,
he
he
needs to
hands
be
it over.
taught. Well, I don't think that there should be a specific thing. It's once you get in that accident, that information should be handed over. It's not when you good
As
and
long
feel
as you
like it.
hand over.
Okay, so they're still trying to figure out what's going on. I was trying to see if I could pull up a copy of the penal code, but I can't seem to do such that. So I just can't find it. And I don't want to tab out a game necessarily to locate it. So got it. All right. I'm going to be able to rock this shit now. So we're going to be able to see we've got crimes against people, persons, operations of vehicles.
Doing well? What's the outcome here? Okay. Thank you.
I got to hear what's going on.
Insurance companies, you shouldn't have an issue, right?
Hopefully not. Just, I mean, the only thing that's really shitty here is that they're trying to paint a picture that's completely inaccurate, and I feel like you guys are buying to it, and that's really shitty.
Absolutely not. So obviously we're getting
Okay.
two different stories here, okay? We've got no evidence about who's hit what. Obviously you have hit them in the back, but they could
Yep.
have been indicating, or they could have brake checked you, as they said. We have no way to prove who did what and who did the other. It's completely he said, she said.
Well, what I can tell you is that they
Both
didn't provide
assholes.
their insurance information upon the time of the accident. They waited for their sweet time and for a good, stupid, no good reason to hand it over. So we're gonna have an issue here if we're not looking at what we should and should not be doing during the time of an accident.
Yeah, and they corroborated their stories as well, in that whole fucking process.
Okay, accident reporting requirements.
as a-
I will scan the penal code right now. I have it on my phone. Hold on.
Okay.
So glad you're here. Thank you. You guys shouldn't be lying to the law. That's completely fucked up.
There it
You
is.
should take your own advice because you're a liar.
All right, I gotta
Stand for
read this
hire.
over really quick. Either listen to them or I'll cut it out if they're not. Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, no shit, man.
No one's talking to you, Bad Hair Day. I'm talking to the fucking driver of the car.
Talking about bad hair day, look at yourself in the mirror.
Bitch, I
What'd
woke
you
up
do,
like
wake
this.
up on the wrong side of the bed? Yeah, exactly.
Well, it wasn't your bed, so I woke up right.
Yeah. Yeah, your
Okay.
hair makes about as much sense as a screen door on a battleship.
Okay,
Alright, that's
okay. So it's gonna be
Wow.
The screen door in a
Title
submarine,
8,
jackass.
section. Jesus Christ! Everyone, shut up. Section 6. It's to be every driver. It's a part 2. Every driver involved in the accident shall, unless rendered incapable, exchange with any other driver or property owner involved in the accident and present at the scene at the following, all the following information. None of that information was provided. My client provided their information to these people. That is the issue I have. You guys take it any way you want, but that is a crime, and there's nothing being done about it.
I provided
Okay,
it,
so
lawyer
you also
pants.
see that in that section of the penal code, there is no time limit providing that information as long as they've not left the scene.
No, actually, that's not the case. Every driver involved in the accident shall, unless rendered incapable. So why he didn't do it right then when he was capable, that's the issue.
My neck hurt.
That's funny
As a
because when you
medical
got out of your
reason-
car and started being assholes, you guys didn't display any kind of goddamn problems with your physical nature.
Yeah, because of
Bullshit, he
adrenaline.
said his neck hurt right away.
That's a misdemeanor, and
No,
that's
you
a
guys
$1,000
corroborated
fine
it.
for negligence.
Okay, man.
Right, so what we've got
Hey,
going on
Mr.
here is a bit...
Lawyer guy, you seem like you know your shit. How about $10,000 you come work on our side instead of misentitlement over here?
So that
Misentitlement?
sounds like bribery.
Fuck you.
How you guys need any more information to kind of
He's
set
not a
these
cop.
guys in their place? What are you doing here? Bribery,
He's
and then
not- he's not a
falsifying
cop.
information's not giving the documents when she hands hers over. This is crap.
Okay.
I couldn't
well, in
reach
that
into my
section,
car. My
okay,
neck hurt.
We can't prove whether or not they did have any serious injuries, okay? One of
Ma'am.
them has a bruised shoulder, and
Ma'am.
one of them has a bruised
Just
sternum,
tell
okay?
the fucking
They haven't
truth,
been
guys.
they haven't been taken
Let's go-
in
let's go to
medical
the back of the
custody,
church.
so it's not like
Back
the
over.
injuries are life-sustaining or anything of that nature. So
Go.
it's
Okay, the details have been provided and transferred
Keep going,
over.
man. Back.
Per that section of the penal code, they have met their requirements and the
Really?
information has been provided to be given to
Yes.
the insurance companies.
Alright, right there's fine. Just stay right there, alright? Just
Boom, my
don't-
cop's a better lawyer than you.
no, he's just not following the law, which is kind of bullshit. But I'll be talking to his superiors about that. That's blatant in your face, and they keep continuing to do dumb shit, and you just subside it. So that's on you.
Well, if they continue to
What's
do
your-
dumb shit as you said,
Well,
so
it
they
doesn't
will be
matter. It's right in
arrested
front of your
for
face. That's when you're supposed to do the law. That's what you're for. You're supposed to stop people from breaking the law. If you'd like to just oblige them in breaking the law, that's up to you.
Alright, well, what I'm going to recommend for your client there, sir, is that she installs a dash cam in the vehicle so that this isn't an issue in the future.
Well, this also
again
is
when we
not
have
her
a
fault,
clear
so
resolution.
don't do that either.
Exactly.
But we also can't prove that it wasn't her fault, sir.
But that's the thing is, we're not talking about the accident. We're talking about the stuff after the accident, which you are failing to look at from either which way. So you don't have to take this as people are trying to tell you that you're doing a bad job. We're just trying to say, look at the all angles, because they're doing some fucked up shit, and you're not seeing it.
Okay, well, the information has been provided per the section of the penal code. They have met their requirements, sir.
Okay, you guys are like a brick wall. Y'all have a good day then. Come on.
Beat the fancy lawyer.
You fucking hear that, asshole?
Yeah, are you getting your car towed? Because if so, I'll give you a ride, because this is just absurd.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be. It's not gonna be able to drive anywhere. It's
Okay,
not
I'll
road
just give
legal,
you a ride.
especially 'cause the lights are fucked up.
You have these guys' names and badge numbers and all that?
Nope,
Alright, grab them and then meet me in my car.
you got it.
Yeah, they're
What's
just a
your
bunch
badge
of
number, sir?
frickin' fucking mother truckers, dude. Oh my lord. Blatant disregard to breaking the law.
Yes,
That
please.
is just absurd. Blatant disregard. That is absurd. For someone not to give their information upon the time of the accident and refuse it, and then to have the cops go up and he refuses it again until asked 3 or 4 times later. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. That was right in front of his face.
Excuse me, trooper.
So, I mean, at that point, that's just blatant
Can I get your
disregard
badge number, please?
for the law. I mean, it's literally that simple. That's why I was kind of at the point where I was like, you know what? I am so not gonna go back and forth on
Can you
this
repeat
shit. No, just
Okay, thank you very much, guys. And yeah, my car is definitely gonna need to be towed. What? You're gonna crush my car?
there it is. I'm gonna have to get supervisors down here.
Hey,
Yeah.
now that driver of that car is saying that they should crush my car.
Well, I highly doubt they're gonna listen to him.
Okay, I hope not. All right, I got their information, so
Okay. If you're free to
would be
go,
awesome.
let's go. I'm gonna go talk to the supervisors.
Okay, yeah, back up just a little. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, that's some pretty big bullshit right there.
Well, yeah, and they fabricated their story together before the LEO guys arrived, so I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I'm
They
not
know
done
they're
with
being
this.
honest. Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that's.
it seems like people get away with this shit all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the problem I have is the fact that the idiot said that, you know, they weren't going to give it and they didn't and they just had your information. And then the cops walk up and ask for it and they refuse it 3 more times in front of the cop's face. And that's not grounds enough to say, "Oh, but as long as they give it at some point." No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, like 3 days
You don't need to be
later, "Oh, yeah,
threatened
here
by
you
the
go, I was just
police
joking."
to give you the fucking information for the insurance, because if they didn't show up, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Exactly. Well, I really appreciated that you came out to handle this.
Oh, well, now I'm
Thank
just
you.
pissed, so. Yep, no problem. This shit has me heated now. Like-
Well, and the fact is, they're like, "Oh, we'll give you $10,000 to represent
oh,
us,"
yeah,
and it's
bribery,
like-
too.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yep, someone's gonna get an earful. I'm serious. We're going to a supervisor. We're gonna have to do that right now. Like, that is a for sure thing. When we lawyer up, we're gonna have to lawyer
Did
it
you
up
want me
for
just to
people.
go with you, or
Yeah, you can come with.
you
We're
just
just gonna
wanna
go to the
drop me
police
off?
station.
Okay. This is a really nice car.
Oh, thank you. From all the clients that I don't have. It's on consignment.
What do they call this? An adder?
Yep.
Okay. So it look really good in pink.
I'm sure it would. That black and pink. I think they're following us. They don't know that I have a dash cam though, so.
Well, they're probably gonna go get wasted and tell each other and pat each other on the back and sword fight or whatever those little fucking weirdos do.
I mean, that's one way to put it. Shit. I have a full detail of story on what happened too, so we're looking good. We're looking
I wanted to
good.
punch that passenger so fucking bad when he started talking down to me.
No, I bet. Yeah, those cops were playing dumb as shit.
Well, they made it like known pretty quickly that there was no cameras, so there really wasn't any way to assess fault.
Yeah, well, fault is different when it's not fault and there's evidence in front of your face that shows neglect of a driver. Neglect on the driver's behalf, excuse me. Hopefully we have a supervisor.
Why does this place always smell weird?
Ah, it's the people they drag in, or the people that works here.
Fair. Nice tie.
Oh, yeah. Colorful.
Definitely. So, I run an organization called the Pinks, and we could probably use the services of you and your firm if you're ever available.
Yeah, anytime. You just gotta hit us up on Twitter, or the number,
Okay.
which we'll just
That
dial
sounds
out to
good.
nothing.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Hopefully we get someone, though, because we need to defend what just happened there. Someone needs to get in trouble. And, you know, from the circumstances provided, it's not about the accident, it's about what happened after the accident. That's pretty much the issue here, that I'm seeing at least. So we're going to wait and see if we get someone to come out and you know, take our report. That guy was going dumbass quick. If we do, all right, we rang the bell. See if we can get someone here soon. How you doing?
Howdy there, partners.
Are you supervisor?
Not, but I can get you one.
I've been ringing the bell here for quite some time.
I'll get you one as soon as possible, sir. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, it can't be 5 young 100 because that'll be a conflict of interest.
5 something 100.
5 young 100.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right.
Nice hat.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you're going to a rodeo.
Every day's a rodeo.
Oh, that's
sheriff.
cute.
Can you stay on for 8 seconds, is it? Or minutes? I don't know. Disregard.
All right. Well, that took a turn for the worst.
Typical.
Oh my God.
So
Spit it out.
So what?
hold on 1 second. Okay. So we don't have an active supervisor, but we can get you the highest ranking.
Which would be the guy that would be a conflict of interest?
No, it wouldn't be him.
Be another one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need a supervisor, kind of, not a highest ranking.
So kind of, yeah. That's the best we can do.
Okay. Well, God damn it, that's not helping.
Do you want that?
No, I need a goddamn supervisor. People are breaking the law and allowing them to do it.
There's a staff badge in the drawer. I can grab it and put it on really quick.
There's a what? A knife?
A badge. It says like sergeant on it.
Yeah, that's not what I want. All right. Well, this has been. Let me just break something down. If someone were to get into an accident, okay? All right, you with me, Mr. Sergeant Badge? Okay. Someone were to get into an
Somebody's
accident.
talking in my head.
What?
Okay.
Turn down the fucking radio.
Someone got into an accident. Go ahead.
Okay. Someone got into an accident, all right? The individual that got into the accident provided their identification. Immediately, they were good. That person received that information. They took it from that individual, okay? And then after that, the other party refused to hand over the information. Although he did call the police, he refused to hand over his information. Although he received it, yet he claimed he was too injured to provide his, but he could receive it. So do you see where the issue lies when someone says that they don't see a crime being committed, but that's definitely a crime?
But let me get this straight. You provided information to somebody motor vehicle accident, but the party that was reporting did not give their information to you.
But they received it, but claimed that they were
They received yours.
too injured to be able to give theirs. And the
Okay,
cops did nothing about it. And they were like, oh, we didn't see the accident take place. It doesn't matter. Are we talking about the accident taking place? Or are we talking about the steps after the accident?
Okay, so yes, I see your complete point. Because as a traffic enforcement and training, we are supposed to grab both parties' information, whether they're injured or not. And if that includes going into the vehicle itself and looking for that information, or getting it through the DMV or anything like that, then we should still get the information no matter what.
Yes, but on the party's behalf.
Both parties.
Before the cops arrived, especially if he was able to receive it, he should have been able to provide it. That's the issue I have. Because if the cops would have taken longer and the guy would have taken off, we would have had an issue because he failed to provide his information. So the fact that he just walks away scot-free just to slap on the wrist is beyond me.
So, can you clarify? Do you have that other party's information? Did he only receive yours?
There was officers there, everything was exchanged, but I think it's the neglect of him exchanging that information upon the time of the accident, refusing to give his, but receiving the other party's. That's the issue that I'm having. The information has been transferred. That's good and fine. but I still think that there was neglect on following and enforcing the law here. This individual neglected to hand over his information per Penal Code Section 8, or Title 8, Section 7. Okay? That is
Okay,
part
give me a
2
second.
of that. Every driver involved in an
1
accident.
second to look through it.
Oh, I know it, but all right. That's 8-2 or 8-7.
It's a gigantic fucking mess.
Yeah, I mean, he should have been cited. $1,000 fine. And he should have learned.
Alright, so it does say that in the penal code that this accident has happened unless incapable shall provide information such as driver's license, registration, and insurance.
Yes. And so he then claimed he was incapable, but I find that incorrect because he received the information from the other party. So why are you going to receive if you cannot give? So right there, the cops should have realized that there was an incident happening, that these guys were being untruthful, and that they should have acted on those instincts.
I completely agree with you, and I apologize that I wasn't on the scene because I would have clarified that.
So I think this should be sent up, and those guys should be, something should happen, because if there's blatant disregard for the law, that's where you guys come in.
I mean, technically not me, but my superior. But yes, I will.
Well, I mean on the scene back there. If there's blatant disregard for the law, that's where you guys come in and enforcing
yes,
it.
yes,
I
of
can't give a
course.
ticket. I can defend someone from it or whatnot. But, in the long run, you guys are the ones enforcing it. So,
Yes, and I understand. Some of us don't know how to do our jobs. Trust me, I know.
it's a misdemeanor punishable by a $1,000 fine. It's not a discretionable misdemeanor punishable by a possible $1,000 fine. It is a $1,000 fine. So it's a mandatory
Yeah, and if I may.
misdemeanor.
So, like, when I gave him my insurance and I asked him for his, the individual said, you were on your phone, to which I was not. And he's like, go give me your phone, I'll give you my insurance. I mean, and that was a conversation that he continued to just kind of say over and over and over again, but there's no way in hell I was giving him my phone.
But that's the he said, she said I left out, and I'm telling you straight fact. The facts of the matter is this individual did not give his information
Give me 1 second, guys.
during the time that he should have.
I'm gonna need a stiff drink after all this.
Yeah, seriously. I think this worked well, though. We explained to this guy our reasoning, and it became a lot more evident as to where we were going. You know what I mean? Or what was actually going on.
Talk to me. So what I can do for you guys is, I can give you either a complaint form for you to fill out, or I can take down the officer's name and report it to my superior when
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's borderline hit and run. Even though he didn't run, he didn't provide his information. So if, that's right there, we shouldn't have to get into, breaking down brass tacks. He didn't provide it. Simple as that.
Yeah, I understand. Not saying that this is the correct thing to do, but what the officer might have, like his train of thought might have been like, he did provide it at some point. May it not
He
have
did, but he didn't at the time that he
right
was supposed
away.
to, which is if he's going to receive
Yeah, I
someone's
understand
personal
that.
information, he should be able to give his, especially if he is the other half of the party that is involved. Might not be at fault, and she might not be at fault, but it is definitely involved, an involving party. Both parties.
What kind of office was it? HP?
It was one highway
police
patrol, and it was
officer?
one Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
All right, and who was the one that was in? Were they both getting information from both of you?
I have that. Hold on.
Anthony A. 5 Young 100 seemed to be the one that was running the show.
And then 3 Charlie 325 was the deputy that responded.
I tried to explain this over and over, but all they kept talking about was the accident. I said I wasn't talking about the accident. That's he said, she said, but we're here now because of an accident. So all parties should have exchanged information. The fact that my client did not get the information and the time of she's exchanged hers, that's the problem I have. And they neglected to do anything about it. They neglected to put them in their place. They neglected to fine them for the mandatory fine, the misdemeanor.
And I'm sorry that you feel that way. I can't do anything personally right now or for the other person that was involved in the accident. Like,
Well, this could be relayed up and someone can take care of this because that's neglect.
Oh, yes, no, definitely. I'm definitely going to relay this up to my superior.
I would appreciate it.
Show up.
If they ever show up. Well, I mean, if that's all you need, then...
Can I just get your names just for the report? Or I can
Yeah, Howard Hamlin. I'm the representation.
And my name is Amanda Rifle.
Oh, Miss Amanda, welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright, Howard Hamlin Rifle. Alright, got your names down. I got the the officers' names, numbers. As soon as my supervisor, I find him, I'll be sure to report this to them.
Alright, I appreciate the time.
No problem.
You have a good day.
Yes,
Anything
thank
else
you.
I can do for you?
Nope.
No.
Alright, and just one question for you, Miss Rifle.
Yes.
Talked to Bobo recently?
There it is. Seems like it.
It's been quite a while, honestly. I don't even have a contact number for her anymore.
Well, if you ever see her around, just tell her that we miss her here in Blaine County.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. No problem.
Alright, you have a good day. Be safe. Stay out of trouble.
Have a good day.
If you have any more
Yeah,
issues,
no
just
problem.
come find me. I'll try my best to fix it.
Fucking A.
Yeah, well, we tried. Hopefully that gets relayed up and something happens.
How do I pay you for your services, Mr. Hamlin?
I'll send a billing out. Just give me a contact address.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be 87 Union Road.
Alright, I got it. I'll send you
Yeah,
something
go
out.
ahead and put the... Okay, I appreciate that, and I'll make sure that you're well compensated for your time, so I know this took a little while.
I appreciate it. Anything else, just direct it towards me, alright?
You got it. Take care, Howard.
You have a great
Thank you
day.
again. You as well. Keep that tie on, it looks good on you.
Oh, yeah. The pink, of course. So yes, that's how we lawyer it up, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Doing what we do best. But that is going to be where we wrap this one up. This character is going to live to see another day, so we can definitely do some more lawyer stuff. This one's always fun. If we get a good case like that. Also, the fact that the cop didn't do anything about that was just so ridiculous. I thought that was a cop, dude, with the way that engine sounded. I can't believe he let that blatant disregard for following the law just go like that. That was pretty extreme. But thank you all so much for coming out and watching this episode of DOJRP. I'm gonna make sure this guy is saved. That way there's no issues and we have this character again, because I spent a lot of time and he actually looks pretty damn good. Gonna hang out near the phone booth here as we get this intro out, you know, because this guy looks super proper in a really dingy place. But again, thank you all so much for coming out and watching this episode of DOJRP, and we will see you next video.